Hello and welcome to IGCSE Mathematics 0580 extended course. Syllabus topic E1 number module E1.6, which is about inequalities, and this is part 4, and in this part we're going to solve exercise 16 of chapter number 5. And to make a better understanding, we are using Complete Mathematics for Cambridge IGCSE extended syllabus written by David Rayner. And for your reference, we are using page number 193 for doing exercise 16 of chapter number 5. Okay, so let's start exercise 16. In question number 1 to question number 25, he's asked us to solve each inequality and show the result on a number line. And in question number 1, it says 2x plus 1 greater than 11. So we have to solve it same like in algebraic expression. We will take this plus 1 onto the right side. So it will be 2x greater than 11 minus 1, and it is 2x greater than 10, and of course we have to make x alone, so we divide 2 on other side, so x greater than 10 over 2, and the answer is x greater than 5. Now we have to, as you know, we have to show the result on a number line, and in the answer it says x greater than 5. It means that x consists of all those numbers which are not equal to 5 but greater than 5. So on a number line, just draw a straight line and take any point 5 here. Let's suppose this is 5, and we know that it is greater than. It means that you have to move towards the right side, right? Because greater than means that you have to move towards the right side of the number line. Then it says greater than. It means that 5 is not equal to. If it is not equal to, so what you do, you put a circle. What you do, you just put a circle on it, just to show that let me make the circle with a different number, different color, so you can just click it. You just make a circle on the 5 because 5 is not included. And greater than mean you have to move right side of this number, right side here. So this is the number line of x greater than 5. In question number 4, it says 6 greater than equal to 10 minus x. So once again, as you can see, x is minus, we have to make minus into plus x. So we have to move this minus x onto the left side so that it can be positive. So it will be 6 plus x greater than equals to 10. And now we have to move this 6 onto the right side. So it will be x greater than equals to 10 minus 6, and it will be x greater than equals to 4. Now on a number line, what you have to do, just draw a straight line and just take, let's suppose, this value as 4. Now we know that it says x is greater than equals to, right? It means that 4 is also included, and to show on a number line, if the number is included, you have to make a filled circle, not an open circle like this one. And greater than mean you have to move towards the right. You have to move towards the right side. So this is the number line representation of x greater than equals to 4. In question number 11, we have different situation. Here this time we have 1 less than x less than 4. See that now we have two inequalities. So what you have to do, you have to break it down into two distinct inequality. First we'll take this half, which is 1 less than x, and in the next step we take this half onto the right side, which is x less than 4. Right, this one. So whenever you have inequality like this and you have to solve it, better break it down into two distinct inequalities. Now we will solve it like normal. So it says here x greater than 1, right? And here it says x less than 4. So solve it. What you have to do, just draw a straight line like this one and take the number. One is 1 and the other is 4. So just we know that 1 is on the left side and 4 is on the right side on the number line, because of course, you know, if you travel towards the right on a number line, number keep on increasing. Now in order to solve it, it says, look at that first inequality, it says x greater than 1. It means that on 1 you will put a circle like this one, and now you have to move towards the right side of it like this one. all of it towards here. I'm not making this line a bit longer, you will understand in a minute. Now in here it says x less than 4. Less than 4 itself is not included. It means you have to put a circle, an open circle, onto the 4. Because it is less than, it means you have to move toward the left. And see that this is the common intersection. This is the actually the solution of for this inequality, that x is greater than 1 but at x is less than 4 as well. So this is the number line representation of inequality. And if you want to write in a single inequality, so you can write that 1 is squeezed between, x is actually squeezed between 1 and 4. It means that x is greater than 1, which is this one, and x is less than 4, which is this one. So we combine these two inequality to write like this: x is greater than 1 and x is less than 4. Also, if you want to make it more clear, you can just do these two separately. Let's suppose it's x greater than 1, so it means that on a number line it is like 1 here. You put an open circle and now you have to move right side of it, right side, just make it a bit dark. And on the other hand, it says x less than 4. It means that the 4 is here, make an open circle, and you have to move left side of it. And see that what is the common in between this and this, and clearly this is the common from 1 to 4. 1 is open circle, 4 is open circle, and everything between 1 and 4 is all numbers are included as per the inequality says. In question number 12, it says minus 2 less than equals to x less than equals to 5. Once again, x is bounded between minus 2 and 5, and minus 2 and 5 also included. So again, we use the same method. We will break these two in a different or distinct inequalities. The first is minus 2 less than equals to x, and the other is x is less than equals to 5. And of course, we naturally will write x on the left side, so we can write like x greater than equals to minus 2. So it doesn't make any difference because still the mouth is toward x. So it's the same thing. Either you read minus 2 less than equal to x, or you can say x is greater than equal to minus 2. It's the same thing. And the same way, we have an inequality x less than equals to 5. Now see that there are two numbers, minus 2 and 5. The method is pretty much the same as we have discussed. Draw a straight line. Mark these two numbers. Of course, minus 2 must be on the left side because it's a smaller number, and 5 is a bigger number and must be on the right side. And see that minus 2 is this time included because it says x is greater than equal to. This bar means minus 2 is included, and it means that you have to make the 2 this filled circle, right? And greater than mean now you have to move right side of the a, right side, like this one. This is towards a. Let me make a different color so that you can see it clearly. 2 is a dark circle because 2 is included, and because x is greater than equal to minus 2, it means you have to move towards the right side of it. And in here it says minus 5 is positive 5 is also included, so you have to make it a dark circle. And it says x is less than equal to, it means you have to move towards the left of 5. So this is what it is. So it means that x is bounded between minus 2 and 5. If you write in inequality sign, so you write minus 2 less than equals to x less than equals to 5. It means that x is bounded between minus 2 and 5, or x is greater than equal to minus 2 and x is less than equals to positive 5. In question number 19, it says 7 into x plus 2 less than 3x plus 4. So once again, first of all, we'll open this bracket. So 7 is going to multiply inside, so it will be 7x plus 7 into 2 makes 14 less than 3x plus 4. Now, of course, we have to combine the x's and the numbers together. So better move this 3x towards the 7x so that it can be positive. I mean, this is a normal practice that you move the smaller number towards the bigger number. So we will move this 3x towards the left side and positive 14 towards the right side. So it will be 7x minus 3x, and inequality stay like this, and it will be 4 minus 14, because on the left side it is plus 14. Once you move towards the right, it will be minus 14. Now 7x minus 3x is 4x less than 4 minus 14 is minus 10, and it means that you will divide 4 onto other side, so it will be x less than minus 10 over 4. You can simplify it, so 2 5s are 10 and 2 to the 4, so it will be x less than minus 5 over 2, or you can write 5 over 2 like x less than minus 2.5, because 5 over 2 is 2.5. Now on the number line, what you can do, just same like draw a straight line, minus, this only one number, so just take it in the middle, it says minus 2.5. Now because in the inequality it says the x is less than minus 2.5, it means minus 2.5 is not included, it's an open circle, right, like this one, and because it is less than, it means you have to move towards the left of minus 2.5, all of this. So this is the solution of this question. In question number 23, it says 10 less than equals to 2x minus 1 less than equals to x plus 5. So once again, you have to break this inequality into two different inequalities, from here to here and then from here to here. So it will be 10 less than equals to 2x minus 1, and the other will be 2x minus 1 less than equals to x plus 5. So now of course minus 1 you can move onto the left side, so it will be 10 plus 1 less than equals to 2x, or 10 plus 1 is 11, so 11 less than equals to 2x, or you can say as 11 over 2 less than equals to x, and 11 over 2 is 5.5, so you can write it like x greater than equals to 5.5, like this one, because 11 over 2 is 5.5. Now to solve this one, we have to move this x onto the left side and this minus 1 onto the right side, so it will be 2x minus x less than equals to 5 plus 1, so it will be 2x minus x is only 1x, so we write as x less than equals to 5 plus 1 is 6. So now you have two inequalities, 5.5 and 6, because 5.5 is smaller than 6, so it means it is on the left side. So if you draw a straight line, and 5.5 will be on the left side and 6 will be on the right side, like this one. Now to draw it further, because x is greater than equals to 5.5, greater than equal to mean you have to make it a dark circle and you have to move towards the right side. And if you look at here, it's x less than equal to 6, equal to mean you have to make it bit dark because 6 is also included, and you have to, because it is less, so you have to move on to the left side of it. So this is the solution. If in order to write it together like in a continuous inequality, because because x is greater than 5.5, so you start with the 5.5 and less than equals to x less than equal to 6. It means that x is squeezed between 5.5 and 6, and they are also these two numbers also included. So in the next video we'll be solving question number 24 onwards, so see you there.